Hello, welcome to Talk Film. My name is Azwar,
And I'm Azlan.
and today's movie that we will be reviewing is Ribbit by Kartun Studios, a division of KRU Studios.
Ribbit is a movie about a poison tree frog called Ribbit who feels like he doesn't fit in with the other frogs in his pond, right? So he doesn't like to swim. He doesn't like to jump, and all the other frogs love that. So now he has to go. So now, since he doesn't feel like he's a part of the group, he wants to go and find out, go on a journey of self-discovery, and find out what type of frog he is. And along the way, he meets different animals and goes through different adventures. On the journey to find. On that journey of self-discovery.
To find out who he is, man.
Yeah.
Deep.
Yes. So what did you think was good
Okay.
about this movie?
Honestly, the thing that really wowed me was the animation was pretty damn good. It's pretty decent, okay? But what really got me was the quality of the voice actors, at least in the English version that we watched.
Yep.
Sean Astin, while I didn't recognize his voice because he didn't sound like Sam
Sam from Lord of the Rings.
from Lord of the Rings, he still did a great job as the main character, and it's fun to see these cameo voices like Russell Peters
Who plays Deepak.
and Tim Curry,
Who plays
the toucan,
a very flamboyant toucan.
very flamboyant toucan, and it's really it's top notch, man. But that being said, what didn't you like about the movie?
What I didn't like about the movie was, I think it all comes down to the storytelling and the pacing. The beginning and the first half of the movie felt a bit slow to pick up. Kind of seemed like it floundered everywhere. It got better, into the second and third act.
Yeah, it started building faster and faster, but I think it could have really needed a kick in the pants in the beginning, because man, that stuff was slow. At the 30-minute mark, I was just like, how much more of this do I have to endure? But it got better, which was
Which was really good to see.
yeah.
The other side was, when you look at Ribbit as a character, and you look at his motivations, you're not really sold on it.
Yeah.
I think one key point of the movie is it's missing an antagonist.
Yeah, man. I'm just like, okay, let's break it down, right? Animations usually have a bad guy that you can root against. Snow White, Wicked Queen, Lion King, Scar. You don't have to think. There's a bad guy. You know that he's going to be like making all sorts of problems for the hero. But in this one, it's just kind of like,
That's not to say that there are no challenges. He definitely faces challenges along the way, but there's no consistent.
there's no unifying agent for all this bad stuff that happens, which is the main role of the antagonist.
Yeah.
Right? In a hero story, you need an antagonist. That's my opinion, and I'm going to stick with that, and I think that if they had just nailed that part down, the story could have been like a lot more streamlined.
Yeah. That being said, who should watch this movie?
This was designed from the ground up to be a family movie, so I think families would really, really like this. Kids, the kids that were watching with us really enjoyed it. And, people who are kids at heart, they'll enjoy that too. And you know what? I'm going to say this because it's almost Merdeka Day. It's also going to appeal to, true blue Malaysians. Go out there and support your local animation, guys. Come on. Chat to Malaysia.
And you know, let's be perfectly honest. As a movie, you know, Ribbit, you know, they did amazing things for what they had. Chuck Powers, Norman, and you know the team of 250 animators behind this really pulled an impressive spectacle with what they had.
Yeah. Because like you were saying, this movie had problems. The original studio that was working on it in India shut down, and these guys just came in, took the footage and ran with it and finished it up. And I think kudos, man, because that's really tough to do.
Yeah, and you know, from our perspective as well, as a KRU Studios film, Ribbit is probably the best they've released.
I think this is probably something. Their storytelling is getting tighter with each iteration of movie release, and this is a step in the right direction, I think.
Yeah, and it's definitely something KRU and the newly launched Kartun Studios can be very proud about.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, let's not make any illusions about it. It's not the perfect movie yet. It's not the perfect movie yet, but we're getting there, you know. And I think that's a great thing.
Yeah.
It's definitely a step in the right direction, and I'm excited to see what they come up with next.
Exactly. You can definitely root for a future in Malaysian animation.
I think you know, the way things are going now, we're getting better, and one day, hopefully, God willing, people are gonna say, you know what? It's a Malaysian animation. I'm kind of excited to see what they're gonna do next.
Yeah.
Why not? We could do this.
Yeah. So everyone at KRU and Kartun, continue challenging yourselves, keep pushing the boundaries, and you know, let's really, you know, start putting our names out there, because we have the potential to do it.
Okay, enough of that rant. What's your rating?
Rating, I would give it 3 out of 5 lily pads.
I'm gonna be a little bit more generous. Give it 3.5 lily pads out of 5 lily pads.
Yes. As a reminder, this movie comes out September the 4th. So please go out and watch it. The 3D versions can only be caught at TGV cinemas.
Certain TGV cinemas.
Yeah, certain
Check your
TGV
cinemas to see if they have that.
And there are 2 versions, so make sure you make sure you're watching the one you want. There's the English version and the Bahasa version. We watched the English version.
Yeah, and that's not to say that I don't think that the Bahasa version would not be good. They had some top-notch people there. They had Johari Rajalawa and
Awi,
a whole slew of talented people. So, you know, I don't think the Malay version is going to be, the Bahasa Malaysia version is going to be any worse.
Yeah, and the people that went to the preview with us, you know, had no complaints about it. So September 4th, go watch it.
Okay.
So that's that's our review of Ribbit. Signing off from Top Film Reviews, I'm Azlan.
And I'm Azwar. Stay safe and be good. No, that's too much.